why your heart keeps getting broken. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 2 reasons why your heart keeps getting broken and what to do about it. If you don't know me, my name is Denise Kavaleuskas, and I am a transformational love coach specializing in helping women heal from toxic love, abusive relationships, narcissistic relationships, all of those things, and how to create true love after toxic love, like I've done for myself and like I help my clients do. All right, so there's 2 reasons why your heart keeps getting broken. And one of the reasons is, there's 2 reasons, and I'm going to break down the second reason for you in simplest terms so that you have clarity around it and clearly understand why this keeps happening for you and what to do about it. So the first reason is because there's a space between the last relationship that you were in and the new relationship. There's a space in between there, and that space was not filled. And what I mean by filled was there was no healing done. Okay? Reading books are great. Educating yourself about narcissistic personality, toxic people, that's all great. That's all great. But the healing is what must be done. And the healing involves you going inside of you, going within you, and learning about the way you show up in relationships. Okay? There's this misconception that we have to figure out the other person, when in reality, it's you that needs to be figured out. You need to figure out why you show up the way you do, what is empowering the way you show up and what's disempowering in the way you show up, so that you can attract the true love, the very person who you're going to live your life, feel fulfilled, and live an amazing, happy life. So that's the reason number 1. That space in between the last relationship and the relationship that you're in now. That there has to be that healing process done. Second reason is, and here's where I'm going to break it down for you, so stay with me, okay? Whew, it's getting hot in here, so hold on. Let me put some air on. I'm in my car, and I was like, this is just on my mind, and I have to share this with you. Also, can I change my glasses? Because the sun is really beaten. Woo, that's way better. Okay. Reason number 2. How are you showing up energetically in your relationships? Okay, I'm going to break this down in the simplest terms because I really want you to get what's happening here so that you can clear it up, so that you can take control of your life and your relationships and actually live in a life that you want to live in. Okay, have fulfilling relationships, experience what true love is, experience having somebody treat you so well and love you, and so that your heart is not getting broken anymore. Done with the heartbreak, done with the crying, done with the emotional pain. All of that is now in the past. Okay, so the 3 main ways that we show up energetically in life, there's 3 main ways, and then there's the sub ways underneath the 2. So just imagine a triangle, the shape of a triangle. And at the top of the triangle, we have that 1 point, and then we have the 2 bottom points at the bottom. So women, talking to you for a second here. Men do this too, but I'm going to talk to the women for a second. A lot of us, and I say us because I did it too, a lot of us show up in mother energy. And what mother energy is, she loves too much, she gives too much, she does too much for everybody else. Okay? Think of the triangle. Mother energy is down at the bottom, one of the bottom corners. It doesn't matter which one. And when you go straight across to the other point of the triangle, what do we have? Child energy. Okay? And mother and child always go together. Okay? Child energy is the drama, the troublemaker, the narcissist falls under child energy, right? They pout when they don't get their way. They yell and scream when they feel like they're not being heard. child energy. And mother and child always go together. This is why it is very common. Guys, I'm not saying this doesn't happen to you. I'm just saying in my experience and what shows up for me, a lot of times it's the women showing up in the mother energy, i.e. they're attracting the child energy. Okay? Yes, there's men that are in parent energy and they're attracting women in this child energy. Yes, it happens. Yes. So when you look at the mother energy and when you're showing up in this mother energy and you're trying to take care of your spouse, not in a way of like equal playing fields, more of like, I want to take care of you as if you were my baby. This is where the disconnect comes in. And this is where there's no equals here. It's someone is controlling the other person. Someone wants to be controlled, but doesn't want to be controlled. So they rebel. I know. So the easiest thing to do is to heal the mother aspects of yourself. Why are you showing up in a relationship where you want to take care of somebody as if they were your baby versus having an equal partner, right? Equal on all playing fields, right? Where you show up for each other versus I give everything to you. I'm giving everything to you. And then when you don't give back to me, then I get frustrated because you're being an idiot or you're being childish or whatever. Okay? Also, addict falls under child energy. Addict. I see a lot of women in relationships, no judgment. I was that woman too, in a relationship with an active addict. Whether it's alcohol, pills, whatever. And that's child energy. Addict is child energy. So, what needs to be done is healing the mother aspect of yourself so that you can show up in for yourself and in relationships in woman adult energy, which is the top point of the triangle. This is where you want to be in all of your relationships, not just the spousal relationships. Even with your children, you want to be in this woman energy, this adult energy, so that there's equal playing fields. Okay? That is the simplest way that I can explain to you why your heart keeps getting broken. Because one, you're not healing from the last relationship. So you're just moving on into another relationship and you're carrying all the hurts and pains and baggage from the last relationship into the new relationship. And when you're in that mother energy and you haven't healed that mother energy, you're also being the mother energy in the new relationship, i.e. you keep attracting child energy in these relationships. Okay? And then the second one is to really know how you're showing up in relationships so that you can empower yourself, rise up into the woman energy. When you heal, you naturally rise up into the woman energy. And this is where you get to have these fulfilling relationships. This is where you get to no longer have heartbreak, no longer have emotional pain in relationships, where you get to experience what true love really feels like. Ah, yes. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm 9 minutes in and I only want to go 10 minutes for you. I want to really just give it to you. Ooh. All right. So how do you do that? I'm going to leave an application link in the description below. Click that little arrow to see the description. I always put stuff in the description. You click the link. It's an application. It's like 5 questions. The first 3 are like your name, your email, how do I get in touch with you? And then once you hit submit, that comes to me into my email, and then I'll be in touch with you. This is the easiest way for you to heal from the past heartbreaks and to no longer have your heart broken. Because listen, now is the time. It is the time to heal so that you can experience what true love feels like, to have a fulfilling relationship, to have your travel partner, to have your best friend, your soulmate with you. All that crap from the past is gone. Forget about it. It's gone. So I'll put the link in the description below. You just click it, like I said, and fill it out. It'll come to me and I'll be in touch with you. Otherwise, have an amazing day. Bye.